everyone, I hope you have had a really wonderful week. Welcome back to the vlog. This week I'm going to be chatting to you about what I've been making this month. I'm trying to work out whether my camera is slightly wonky. It says it's not, but either that or my eyes are skew-if. My eyes are skew-if, but that's another story. Anyway, I hope that you're all really good, and for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Those of you that come back time and time again and leave me lovely comments and thumbs up and watch the videos, thank you so much. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. The button is somewhere around here, and then you can keep up to date with all of the videos. But today, as I say, I'm going to show you what I've been making. It's probably going to be quite a quick video because the last couple of weeks, I look quite low down, don't I? There we go. The last couple of weeks have been super hectic. I'm working on 4 really big projects. I've talked about a couple of them in small doses, but they are taking up an awful lot of time, and obviously trying to run the rest of the business, and I just haven't had as much time to sew as I'd hoped. I do have 3 things to show you, and one of them is quite simple, which is what I'm wearing. One of them is a little more complex in that it needs some fitting alterations, which I was going to make and then show you, but I thought actually it's probably helpful to some of you if I show you as is and explain how and why it got like that. And then another one is complete. So I've achieved some things this month, but not quite as much as I'd hoped. So I'm going to dive straight in. The first thing that I want to show you is this Mandy boat tee that I'm wearing. I'll just adjust the camera. So this is my Mandy boat tee. It is from our Wow Leopard viscose jersey, which is like this orangey red tone, which I love. It matches a couple of my lipsticks really well. I really like that kind of orange tone, and I think it'd be really good for summer. The top is so simple, it makes up really quickly, and I have been wearing it paired with jeans like this and boots loads. And if you watched my vlog on my makes last month, you'll know that I also made a dress out of this pattern. It's a free pattern, it's only 3 pieces. Slightly wide on the neck, and I'm not overly keen on the turn and stitch neckline, but it is a free pattern and it's so wearable. So yeah, I love this. Unfortunately the fabric has sold out, but we will be getting some more, and for those of you that love leopard print in different colours, we've got some amazing cotton jerseys coming in on a couple of different leopard print bases, which I'm very excited about. They should be in the next week or so keep your eye on our new in section. Yeah, this one, I love it. Really easy to wear, really casual, but because of the fabric I think it really stands out and makes a bit of an impression, which I love, and it goes together super quickly. I made it on the overlocker in probably half an hour. Just hemmed it on the machine with a zigzag stitch. I've kind of gone off using the double needle, especially on my machine at the moment. It doesn't seem to like it as much, and I think the zigzag stitch is just quicker and easier, and who notices your hem finishes really, and they do still look, I think, nice and neat. So yeah, love this one, and I will go and get changed into my next one. So I'm feeling very unseasonable at the moment because I was planning to show you this with either a cardigan on or a top underneath, because it is very cold and I feel incredibly overexposed, but I forgot the cardigan and the top. This is the Nina Lee Q dress. For those of you that have been following for a while, you'll know I've made this as a skirt but not as a dress before. I have actually still got my jeans on under here, but hopefully you get the idea. And this is our old gold bouquet needle cord in grey, and I really like it. I'm going to point out the obvious. I have a flower on my boob. But it was really hard with the pattern placement to avoid it. What I wanted to avoid was 2, which I have done. And so I'm hoping the asymmetric look means I can get away with it. What do we think? It has got buttons all the way down it. It's got darts here and bust darts. These bust darts are a little bit high. They need dropping on me by about 1 inch on my next version. And I did lower the waist by about 1 centimetre, but it needs to be lowered a little bit more. It doesn't sit comfortably on my natural waist, but as this was the first time I'd made the bodice and I didn't make a toile, I'm happy. And I'm really sorry, oh, there you go, I have done the skirt shorter so it comes above my knee rather than the midi length that's in the pattern. So I really like it. I do just feel a little bit uncomfortable with this much flesh on display at the moment because it really hasn't been warm enough, but I think I will wear it. I've got a navy cardigan that I'd already picked out to wear it with, and I've also got like a kind of refitted jersey top that I tried it on with and looked quite good like that, a bit more 90s style. So I do like it. Hopefully this is not too distracting and I will get some wear out of it, but it's been on a mannequin in the shop for the last couple of weeks and loads of people have commented on it, so I think it works really well in needle cord, but I would love to try it again, making those couple of alterations in like a cotton lawn or something for the summer as well, because I do think although I would wear this with a cardigan and things, actually the needle cord is probably more autumnal. So yeah, it just doesn't feel like the pattern fabric mix was perfect for this one. It would be if I had a cover up. But yeah, I hope you like it. On to my next one. So I feel like this is one extreme to another now. So this is my Tilly and the Buttons Francoise dress, which is a pattern that Tilly has had out for years and I have kept saying that I was going to try but hadn't got around to it. I've made it up in one of our triple crepes, which I love. But all didn't go quite according to plan. So I'm going to stand back and show you and then I can see what you guys think of it. So I love the shape. I've still got my jeans on. As per Tilly's normal style, it's got quite a 60s flared shape to it. As you can see, it comes about 1 inch or so above my knee. And I did actually lengthen this by 2 inches, and I am 5'6½". So if you are in any way taller than about 5'4" and you want it to come on or below your knee, you're definitely going to need to lengthen it. If I hadn't lengthened this when I lift my arms up, it would be absolutely indecent. So the problem. Well, we'll start with the good points. So the first part is I love this shaping. She's got 2 lovely curved French darts there and bust darts, which give it a really nice shape around the side. I like the neck, but I have actually altered this neck. So this neckline is, let me just adjust the camera. There you go. This neckline is actually lower than the pattern. I reduced it down because I didn't want it to feel too high, which I'm pleased with because actually I still think this is quite high, but it's just more flattering on me having a fuller bust as well. So that all looks nice and I'm really pleased with it. Want to see the problem? Now, I'm going to show you from this side because I've already started unpicking it, but can you see it stands away from my back and it's very big in the back and it's also very big in the sleeves. Now, I think this is my fault, or I know this is my fault, because I didn't make a full bust adjustment. I made the pattern size for my full bust and I was very lazy, which is why it's actually big around here, big in the arms, big at the back, It's fairly easily fixed. All I'm going to do is unpick the facing, which I've started to do, take out some of the width in the back into the back raglan sleeves, and then just make sure it doesn't pull on the sleeves, and hopefully that will also just make the sleeves sit a little better. And I'm also going to take them up to above my elbow to a bit more flattering length. I did suggest on Instagram that I cut this into a top, maybe cut it about here, just turn it up, to wear with jeans, and that I might get a bit more wear out of it. There was outrage at that suggestion. So lots of people, I think it was about 86% or something like that of the 500 people that voted said don't do that, keep the dress. So, and actually now looking at it on here, this is the first time I've worn it since I've finished it or started unpicking it. I do really like it, and I do think actually that now the weather has turned back to being horrible, because we did have a little bit of sunshine for about 4 days, I think I'm going to get a little bit more wear out of it before spring and summer really kick in. But yeah, I just felt it was a little bit formal in this, not formal, but a little bit darker in this fabric, so maybe more yeah, winter wear. But what do you guys think? Shall I chop it into a top? Shall I keep it as the dress? I think I am now inclined to agree, and actually as a dress I do really like the shaping. It just needs some adjustments, and because I like it so much I think I will make those adjustments. So fingers crossed I'll have a completely finished dress very soon. So those are the 3 projects that I've actually finished. My nest skirt is put together, so I've cut it all out of the lovely bark cloth style denim. I have basted it all in place because I just wanted to check the fit, what with me being quite rounded in the hip, but I actually found that I had to take a little bit out at the sides, but I'll tell you about that when I show you it finished. So I need to add the fly zipper and the waistband on, and then that will be done. I'm going to do some top stitching on that, so I'll have that to show you next month. I haven't made my coat, and there are 2 reasons for that. Firstly being because obviously, as I've said, I've been hugely busy and I did think it was a slightly over ambitious project, so I apologise. Second reason is because there are a couple of other coat patterns that have been thrown into the mix. So those of you that watched my plans video last month will know that I was planning to make the paper cut pattern Sapporo coat from our gorgeous double-faced wool, and then line it with our lovely Pleasant Pheasant satin, which I still think will look amazing. However, time-wise, I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do that, although I know the Sapporo coat is quite a quick make. And I did, let me just grab this, find this pattern in my stash, which is a Lisette coat. So that's, for those of you that know Liesl & Co, it's the same designer, but she did a range with Butterick called the Lisette range. And this is like an open fronted, unlined waterfall coat, and it's B6244, and I've seen loads of versions of this online, which I really like, and you can just throw it on, wear it really casually, but then you can with the Sapporo coat as well. So I was a bit torn about what to do. And then the other reason is because Tilly has brought out, Tilly and the Buttons have brought out a new coat pattern, which I'm sure most of you will have seen. It's called Eden. I'll pop a picture of it up here. And it's like a really cute rain mac, or you can make a duffel coat version, but I think the rain mac is more my style. And I've got these amazing soft shell fabrics coming in. So soft shell is like a waterproof, water resistant outer, and then like a fleece inside. So you can line it, but you still get that really nice soft feeling coming through, and it's a good weight. And I've got them coming in amazing colours like bright pink and lilac and yellow. And I really want to make myself a bright pink raincoat, and I just thought I can't really commit to making 2 coats in the first part of the year. So I'd love to know what you guys think I should do about that. Shall I carry on with my original plan and make the Sephora coat? Shall I make a quicker, marginally quicker unlined coat with the double faced wool, or shall I wait until all the soft shells are in and then make a bright pink raincoat? Let me know what you guys think. So I'll be back next week with my plans video, which will be dependent on what you guys suggest, based on the coat, and also a few of the other amazing new fabrics that we've had in, and finishing my skirt too. So I'm sorry that I didn't have a huge amount to show you, but I hope that you found it useful and that you've enjoyed watching. Please leave me a comment below and I will try and answer it as soon as I possibly can. And if you've enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. I hope you all have a really good week. I'm going to try and have a slightly restful weekend this weekend because, as I say, it's been really crazy busy. And I have definitely felt the pressure this week, so I'm hoping to take a little bit of time out and relax, and I hope that you guys get to do the same, or that you have a really fun time whatever you're doing. So take care and I'll see you soon. Bye!